Hey guys, Bob here again, coming to you from another cold day in Michigan. And I just got back from the gun range. This morning it was in the low 20s out at the range. And I headed to the range with my Arken EP5 and invited a friend to come on out and bring his rifle that's sitting with a Vortex Razor GenII on top. Both of these optics come deal with similar specs and glass size and all that stuff. And I've had a few people asking for some direct shoot through with the Razor versus the EP5 after doing so with the Night Force optic. So I took some of the questions, some of the comments, and got a little raw footage for you guys. We put a viewable object, which is a eye exam chart, out at the 100-yard line and let you guys take a poke at that. Now, I am a realist. You understand we're only looking at 100 yards, and we didn't set this thing out at far distance, and we didn't set this thing out at dusk or dawn. We weren't dealing with mirage. It was somewhat cloudy at the time. So this is just a little bit of basic footage for you to maybe look at the clarity and compare some of the aspects of the glass. Now, I have also taken more footage from the Arken EP5, the Vortex, Night Force, and some other optics that I'm compiling all this together in a much more thorough piece of content. So stay tuned on that. But this is just a little bit of raw footage that some people were asking for when they're looking at this. So here we go. So I'm going to switch this thing over and you can look at the shoot through from both the Arken EP5 and a Razor Vortex GenII. Okay, so this is 100 yards with the Vortex Razor GenII, looking at the eye exam. 100 yards on a clear, not sunny day. Okay, same target, same distance. This is your Arken EP5 at 100 yards, looking at the eye exam. Okay, so this is back on the Vortex. This is magnification of 12. The first one was 20. So we're at 12 at 100 yards. Okay, and now back to the Arken EP5 at magnification of 12. 100 yards at 12. All right, and now this is a magnification of 6 through the Razor GenII again. 100 yards. And here we go. Magnification of 6. 100 yards through the EP5. Okay, so I'm back. All right, so you had a chance to look at that. There were a couple different magnifications for you to look at, but again, that was about 100 yards right there at the range, and real simple footage for you. So don't get too worked up about looking at distance and dealing with a lot of the other factors that could come into play. That's some preliminary footage for you to deal with as far as answering some questions that you might have when it comes to more so the actual Arken EP5, but in comparison to an optic that is roughly 5 times the cost retail value. So I hope that helps you out. Stay tuned, like and subscribe to the channel, because I do have some real thorough and some really interesting comments and content coming out that I think you guys are going to like when it comes to looking at this optic stuff. So until then, get back out there and do some shooting.